to remember when Pete Wishart was the keyboard player for Runrig? Who else remembers Pete as the keyboard player? You know, they say when Brian took over, he simultaneously lowered the average age of the band and increased the average musical talent. But I would never say a thing like that to Pete. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a very important job to do this evening. This is our year of homecoming, which has been a dramatic success. And homecoming remembers the 250th anniversary of Robert Burns, something which by definition happens once every 250 years. So it's quite important. And Robert Burns was the greatest humanitarian of all time. So therefore, when we've got to present tonight the Scone Stone, that's an important humanitarian award. Now there was a first stone of Scone, the Stone of Destiny, Jacob's Pillow, the one in Edinburgh Castle.
Get it right here.
Repatriated to Edinburgh Castle. And for 1,000 years that was a symbol of Scottish nationhood. Now this new Scone Stone, carved in Nova Scotia by Warren MacLeod, is a symbol of humanity and compassion. And this stone is going to do enormous good round the world as a symbol of what's really, really important. Now I reckon that if Robert Burns was here, he'd be going to every event in the homecoming, and he'd also be proud of this particular presentation. So tonight we're going to present to the first ever keeper of the Scone Stone, something which as it travels round the world, arguing and demonstrating that humanity and compassion can make a difference in this troubled world, is going from country to country, place to place, doing good for humanity. So it's my privilege to announce tonight that the first ever keeper of the Scone Stone is somebody who for 10 years has driven forward Glasgow Caring City, the Minister of Cathcart Parish Church, somebody who personifies the principles of humanitarian concern that Robert Burns would be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first ever recipient, the keeper of the Scone Stone, the Reverend Neil Galbraith.
We have the stone. Let's do some good. Let's show the world that Scotland is a merciful, justice-filled, honourable, honest and very caring nation. We always have been, we always will be. Let's make this stone work for humanity, for kindness, for honesty and for compassion. To the Scone Stone folk, to Alex, to my own staff who have worked here tonight, but most of all to you good folk, thank you so much indeed.